Welcome to DAP. My name is Veena Prashant. Today, I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how you can use DAP to create your online course using 3 different ways. And I'll show you what these 3 different options are. And you can pick and choose which one you want to use based on what best fits your needs. First option is where you can use WordPress for content. You can create all your course content directly in WordPress outside of DAP. You can use regular standard WordPress pages to create your content. You can use your page builder to create your content. And you will have to figure out the format because DAP is not going to do that for you in this case. So you can use whatever layout you want for your online course. All you have to do is when you create your course in DAP, you can just say, I want to use WordPress for content. And then it will say, what are the lessons? Then you will have to just select the lessons from WordPress pages that you want to use in DAP. And then it becomes part of your DAP course flow. And then you will have to insert DAP's shortcodes into your lesson pages, into each one of your lesson pages. This way, DAP can track course progress. Mark as complete. That's the most important one. So you need to enter this shortcode in each one of your lesson pages. This is the same shortcode for all the lessons in a specific course. So all you have to do is like copy and paste that shortcode into each one of your lesson pages towards the bottom of that lesson. I'll show you how to do this, but that's one thing you'll have to do if you want to use this option. All right, that's option number 1. Another option is the one that we recommend is the easiest one to use. And this one is DAP's built-in template, which means you're going to use DAP to build your lessons and create your entire course. You're not going to create it in WordPress. You're going to create it directly in DAP. The cool thing about this option is that DAP is going to have a specific layout, and you don't have to figure out your course layout. This means you can just focus on your content and not on the course layout. You don't have to insert any shortcodes anywhere. The course progress bar, the course outline, the sidebar, your resources section where you can add your resources for each lesson. And then the lesson builder, drag and drop whatever element you want to build out your lesson. And this is what I do. This is how I create all my lessons, and it looks amazing. Now let's talk about the third option. The third option is where you can still use DAP's layout. So you don't have to figure out a layout for your course. You can still have your sidebar and everything. The only difference between the second option and the third option is instead of using DAP's builder, where you can use DAP's elements to build your lessons, you can now use your page builder. So this way, you will still have the layout from DAP, but you can use your page builder for your actual lessons. And these lessons will be organized under DAP Lessons in WordPress menu. If you go to DAP Lessons, you will find all the lessons and you can edit it using your page builder. So these are the 3 options. So what I would recommend is create a test course using whatever template you want, add just a couple of test lessons to it, see how it looks, decide which one you want to use, right? Because once you figure out, what each one looks like and which format you like the best, then just go with it. Let me quickly take you behind the scenes to show you how you can use DAP to create your courses and how you can use these different options. Let me start with option number 1, where you can use WordPress for your content, and you can create a course in DAP and make the WordPress pages part of your course in DAP. To do this, go to DAP Products, click on Create New. What are you looking to create today? An online course, and free or paid. You can select, create from scratch. Also, just keep in mind that if you use the AI option, it will always use DAP's built-in template. It's not going to use WordPress, but it's going to use DAP's built-in template, and you won't be able to switch it. So just keep this in mind. The AI option currently only uses DAP's built-in template. Enter course name. It's going to bring you to the course builder. Now, all the steps up to the course template step is the same. It doesn't matter which option you want to use. It's going to be the same, right? Course info, course name, description, upload an image for your course. Course structure, you can say modules and lessons, or if you just want to have lessons in your course, you can do that. This is the part you can do here. Now, I'm not going to go over the details of these steps because the main goal is to show you how to use these different options to create your online course, different templates, all right? So I'm going to skip this course structure, allow access to next lesson only if the previous lesson is complete. That's the one I'm going to pick here. And then the next step is billing and access is going to be a paid course. Let's say it's $50. And all this you can change. Next step. So this is the main step where you can say which one you want to use. In this case, I'm going to select this one. The first one, I want to use WordPress for my lesson content. The default is the middle one. And this is the one we recommend because it just makes it easy and you can just focus on your course content. But if you don't want to use this, that's totally fine. You can use this option. I want to use WordPress. So let me show you this. Next step is the lesson builder. Now here, all you have to do is let DAP know what lessons that you have already created in WordPress you want to include in this course, because you're not going to be creating the lessons here, but you have already created the lessons in WordPress, right? First, create your module here. So let's say we call it module number 1. All right. So you want to create a brand new lesson. You can do that too. If you want to create a brand new lesson, it's going to just create that lesson in WordPress. Under pages, you're going to find it and you can go and edit the lesson. And you can go and edit the lesson directly in WordPress. You can do this, all right? Or you can just say add existing content. So if you say add existing content, you can see there are two options. Add other content. If you have a PDF, zip file, something like that, you want to make it part of your course, you can use add other content. In this case, you can say, I want to select my existing lessons. These are in WordPress. I want to include that here. So just say select existing lessons. So now all you have to do is select the lessons you have already created in WordPress and make it part of your course in DAP. That's it. All right. So create your lessons directly in WordPress and just include it here. So for example, let's say I want to include lesson demo 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and lesson 4, right? So these pages are already in WordPress, just dummy content, and I want to make it part of this course in DAP, all right? So all you have to do is do this, that's it. And now you can see these are the lessons that are part of this course in DAP. Now, what you have to do is you'll have to insert shortcode so DAP can track it and grab the shortcode and insert it in your lesson pages, in each one of your lesson pages. This is something you'll have to do manually. Now, say that you also want to add a brand new lesson. You can do that too, right? So you can say add content, add a new lesson, and go ahead and save it. Now, this lesson, we created it using DAP, but it would have created this page in WordPress directly. One more thing I would recommend is that set a parent page, because this way, all of your content, your lessons will be organized under that parent in WordPress. Right? So DAP will automatically change the URL based on the parent page that you select. And that's how it works. All right. This is how you can set this up. And let me just quickly go over the next steps. Again, I'm not going to go over the details of how to set up a course in DAP, all the steps, because the main goal is to show you how to use different template. The rest of the steps are the same. Doesn't matter which one you use. So here is where rules, you can say, where do you want users to go when they log in? This one should be set to the first lesson in your course, access content. This way, when they click on the button that says access content, they'll be sent to the first lesson. And if you don't know what's the URL of your first lesson, go here and right click it and grab it from here, right? This is your lesson URL. And you can enter that in the rules and settings tab right here. You can set this to your first lesson, all right? That's it. And rest of the steps I'm going to skip now. Next. Now, if you have our gamification plugin, you can gamify your course experience. And you can say, I want to add custom task or send them a specific email when they complete each lesson. You can add animation. You can give them access to bonuses or award points. All these things you can do here. I'm going to skip this. And next is notifications, where you can set your welcome email, and all other emails are here. You can find everything here. We also have sales page builder option now, where you can get DAP to create your sales page for your course, your opt-in page, and create your payment button, everything, shortcodes. So here you can see these are the 3 different shortcodes. And because you're using WordPress, you have content in WordPress, you didn't use DAP to create it, you will have to insert these shortcodes in your lessons in WordPress. That's all you have to do, right? Wherever you want your course outline, your table of content to show up, use this shortcode, insert it there in your lesson pages. Course progress bar, wherever you want the progress bar to show up, insert it there. Insert it in your lesson pages, and mark as complete button towards the bottom of each lesson. Be sure to insert this so users will find a mark as complete button. When they click on it, it will then take them to the next lesson. So you can do this whole thing using WordPress. You don't have to use DAP's built-in template or layout if you want a specific layout for your course and you want to be able to use your page builder. This is the best option. So this is another one of my sites, and this one is the one that I recently created. Let's build a membership site the right way. And let me edit this and show you my settings. And this one, I created it using DAP's built-in template. This is what I use. I always use DAP's built-in template because it's really easy to use and it allows me to focus on my content and quickly create my course content. I don't have to figure out my layout and all that stuff. All right. Now, first, let me show you the front end of this course so you get an idea in terms of what your course will look like if you build it using DAP's built-in template. This is how it will look. This is the course I created recently. This is a free course, actually. If you want to sign up, you can. And you can see here, I have an image at the top. I have the course outline right here and resources section right here and progress bar at the bottom. Towards the top, there is a navigation for next lesson. And these are the lessons in my course. And you can see here, you can add a checklist here, which will make it easy for your users to complete all the items that you want them to complete before they go to the next lesson. There is also an option here where They can chat with you, right? There is a real-time chat option here. You will get a message in the back end. You can respond to them, and also you can get DAP to send them an email with your response. Really awesome. You can also allow them to take private notes. This is only going to be something that the users can see, and they can take different notes for each lesson. Whatever they want to note down about the lesson, they can do it here. So it's a really awesome way to have everything in one place, and it's all done by DAP, which is why I was saying this is my preferred way, because I don't have to figure out anything. All I have to do is like add my lessons, and it's done. So I'm going to skip all this step and take you straight to the lesson builder step. Let me take you to the course template first, actually. This is the course template, and this is the layout of how your course is going to look. So I have this image here, and you can drag and drop whatever element you want into your template. And this is the course template, meaning all your lessons will inherit from the template, right? It's going to have everything you add to the template. All your lessons will have everything that you add to the template itself. You can see I have my course outline here. I have my course progress bar showing up here. And if you want to edit your progress bar, you can edit it. If you want to edit your course outline, you can edit it. If you want to insert your resources for each lesson, you can see there is another section here. In your actual lesson builder, you can, all of this blacked out section that you see here, right? This one, and this one, you can update this in the lesson builder step. This means this one is going to be unique to each lesson. So lesson specific content will go in this section and this section. Just use the default options initially. See how it looks, and then you can update it. All right, so this is the lesson builder step, and you can see all these lessons I have here, all built using DAP's template. Again, make sure to set a parent page so all your lessons are organized under that. You can see here I have set the parent page and then my lesson. And here also what DAP does is creates these lessons directly in WordPress. So it will be under pages in WordPress, under a parent page, because I have organized it under the parent page. Just keep in mind that in an upcoming update, we will change it, because we don't want the WordPress pages to get crowded with all kinds of course content there. All right, so let me edit one of these lessons and show you what it looks like. All right, so this is the DAP's builder. You can see this is the sidebar. And I have inserted this resources section here. These elements are here, right? Heading element, subheading element. You can use it to build out your lessons and update the content to say whatever you want, right? That's how I have built this course. And you can see this is how it looks. You can add whatever you want here. And this is like the task list element, where you can add a task list for specific tasks you want them to complete before they move on to the next lesson. You can do this here, really useful. Checklist. And there is a task list element right here. You can easily drag and drop it. So that's how you can build this. And all of the mark is complete and sidebar, everything is going to be there for you. You don't have to figure out a layout. Now let me quickly show you what the final option looks like. This is the one where you will still have DAP's layout, but you can use your page builder instead of using DAP's built-in template. And also, in this case, the lessons will be under DAP lessons. That's another benefit of using this option, which is all your lessons will be organized under DAP lessons. If you don't want to see them in WordPress pages, then use this option. Everything will be under DAP lessons. The only thing is you won't be able to use DAP's elements, DAP's builder, because you'll have to use your page builder to create, or WordPress editor to create your lessons, which is fine too. So let me show you how this works. All right, so let's go ahead and create new. I'm just going to call it demo course. Save. All this you can update in the editor. All right. So in this case, I'm going to switch the template. This is important, right? First thing is to switch before you create your lessons, because by default, DAP will be using this option. So be sure to select the third option. I want to use DAP's builder, but edit lessons with my page builder. That's the main difference. And it's all going to be in DAP lessons. All right. In the left side, you can see DAP lessons. This is where all your lessons will be. So it's much easier to find in this case. And as I said, in a future update, even if you create it using DAP's builder, we're going to add it there. That way all your lessons will be there rather than directly in WordPress pages. So it's going to bring you here. This is how your course will look. Even though you're going to be creating lessons in using your page builder, but the template is going to still be set by DAP. So you don't have to worry about the format for your lessons. It will still look amazing. You just have to create your lesson content directly in under DAP lessons using your page builder. All right. So let's go to the next step. All right. So here is where you can say modules and lessons. So let's go ahead and add a module here. All right. So you can create a new lesson or add existing content if you have a PDF or zip file that you want to make it part of the course, but it's not really like content, lesson content. So there won't be any mark as complete and stuff like that, but it's going to be protected by DAP. This way, only people that have access to the course can access the PDF or zip file, whatever files you have uploaded here. You can do that here, right? Click on it and upload the file that you want to protect. and create lessons. So click on create a new lesson and give it a name here. Let's say lesson 1. Go ahead and save it. So now it's here, right? This is your URL, DAP Lessons, and you won't be able to edit it here because all these lessons are going to be under DAP Lessons. So when you click on Edit Lesson now, it's going to open this new tab and it's going to bring you here because it will let you add lesson content using your page builder. So let's go ahead and add some content here. And again, you can use your page builder if you want. I'm just going to use this directly, okay, just to show you. So go ahead and update it. Now let's preview it. See, this is how it looks. I just used WordPress directly to create it, except I didn't have to figure out the layout. Everything is here, just like if you use DAP's built-in template, how you will have everything done for you, same thing, right? So if you go now to like DAP Lessons, you'll find all your lessons here, right? And you can edit it here. So it will no longer be under pages in WordPress, but it will all be here. So if you want to use your page builder and also you don't want all your lessons to be directly in WordPress, you can use this option, except you just have to use your page builder or default WordPress editor in this case. All right. You don't have to insert shortcodes. It's already there. As you can see, all the shortcodes are here. Mark as complete button is here. Everything is here. You don't have to do any of that except the content. You'll have to create it in using your page builder under DAP Lessons. So as I said, DAP gives you several options. Now we are going to make this better. Like I said, we are going to move all the lessons that DAP creates, even if you use the middle option, which is the easiest option. But even that one, we are going to not crowd the WordPress pages. We are planning on moving all that lessons also to DAP Lessons and organize it there so it will not be all in WordPress pages directly. Okay, that's coming soon. Before you get started, create your course using one of the options, the one that you like the best based on what I described. See how it looks, see if you're satisfied. And if yes, just use that option. Before you create all of your content, first figure out what template you want to use, because once you pick a template, you won't be able to switch it because the layouts are completely different, format is completely different, the way it is saved in the database is different, so you cannot switch. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.